O Holy Virgin, thou who art in the glory of God, I beg thee to intercede for Philip, my husband and my king. While he lives, Spain lives. And if he dies, I die.
Your Majesty, please.
Shh. The king sleeps. Oh. But wake him not. The king sleeps. Please, wake him not. My king sleeps. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the happiest and the saddest moment of my life. Tonight, with the closing of our play, I am saying goodbye to the theater forever. But I shall always cherish the memories of your warmth and your affection. Good night and goodbye.
Lean on me when you think of her. Lean on me and forget. Lean on me. My love, cling to me. Oh yeah, hold my hand. I will feel no regret. If you don't stay, if you go away, hold my hand. Lean on me. I must risk my heart, though I should be smart and stay away. Lean on me when you think of her. Lean on me and forget. Lean on me. My love, cling to me. Oh yeah, hold my hand. I will feel no regret. Dear, the love I feel is so strong and real. I must say, lean on me. Lean on me. Baby, lean on me. Baby, lean on me. If you don't stay, if you go away, hold my hand, lean on me. Though I know I'd cry, somehow I'd get by and I'd say, lean on me. Lean on me. Baby, lean on me. Baby, lean on me. Baby, lean on me.
Be kind.
Mr. Winthrop, may we have a statement, sir?
Oh, come on, fellas, some other time.
Is this really it, Miss
Where will
Rowland?
you spend your
No more
honeymoon,
theater?
please?
Please, Mr. Lansdale has prepared a statement for you.
Yes?
If you will direct your questions to him, you'll be satisfied.
Thank you. Mr. Lansdale.
What was the name of the play? Tell me, please.
Gentlemen, I'll be brief. I first knew Adriana when she was about 4 years old.
Oh, poor Frederick.
I think we should rescue him, don't you?
Oh, give us a minute alone. He brought it on himself.
That's because he's in love with you.
Frederick? Oh. No, he loves only the theater. As I do.
You're going to miss all this sort of thing.
Oh, I suppose. A little.
Is it worrying you?
No. But I am concerned about your daughter. Lisa's had to alter herself for so long. And now you're bringing home the wicked stepmother.
What a wicked stepmother. You don't have to worry about Lisa. She'll love you just as much as I do.
I told him I can't bear that woman. When she moves in, I'll move out.
Don't blow your cool, honey. Just find yourself another daddy.
Nothing ever bothers you, does it?
Miss Lisa?
Yes?
Your bags are in your room.
Thank you, Julius. You've been very helpful.
Anything else you wish?
There might be. If you were 80 years younger, you sexy thing.
Phoebe! Thank you, Julius. Thank you.
Ooh, doesn't that turn you on?
You weren't very nice.
Honey, sometimes you're just not with it. Hey, large idea. Let's call half a dozen guys and have an orgy.
This is important. My father is about to ruin his life.
So tell him to get a mistress. Mine's got 3.
Is that supposed to shock me, Bibi? Because it doesn't even surprise me.
That expensive school in Switzerland didn't teach you a damn thing, did it? They're going to get married whether you like it or not. So you may as well play the game like the rest of the cats.
That's the difference between us.
My parents are divorced. So what? I squeeze them both and have all the fun I can get. Sweetness, baby. Float with the tide. That's my bag. This is a pop art world, baby, and the sooner you learn that...
There are times I just can't stand you.
Oh, wow. Dig that music.
Will you shut that music off?
Hey.
Good evening.
Baby.
I was just on my way to the kitchen for something sweet. I love sweetness, Mr. Winthrop.
Oh? So you're not going to be at my wedding, is that it? You're going to spend the weekend here? Look, Lisa. Don't you think I have a right to my life, too? Whatever you may feel about Adriano, that's up to you. But at least don't make up your mind about her. About both of us. Until you've made some attempt to get to know her. Sound reasonable to you?
And so, by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. Congratulations.
May I kiss the lovely bride? I think I have seen as many of her plays as you. Going back to a...
I never say no to my lawyer. It's bad business.
Lisa, did you ever study acting?
No. Why?
That's too bad. It might help you to smile through this.
Attention, everybody. To the Winthrops.
Lisa. Where's Lisa?
Charles, let me.
You come.
Oh, doesn't he make a handsome groom?
I was afraid of losing him. I didn't even want to come to your wedding. Can you forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You're his daughter. You love him, and he loves you. We are going to be the best of friends. We have the same good taste in men. And we are both women who are, sentimental?
Thank you for everything.
Oh, yes, the same one.
Oh. Oh, really?
Oh, Frederick. Oh, come on.
You like her?
Oh, she's a wonderful girl.
That's surprising. Remember that scene from Pirandello? The first meeting of the new wife with the stepdaughter? That was a difficult bit.
But this is not the theater. I'm through with all that.
Including playwrights, is that it?
No. I like you too much. But we can still be friends, can't we?
Anyone who'd say that needs a writer.
Ooh.
I'll be around, Adriana.
Yes.
I never thought this could happen again. I wonder what Lisa's thinking of us now.
I'd be surprised if she's thinking of us at all. After all, she has friends of her own.
There is one thing that worries me, though. When her mother died, I sent Lisa to school in Switzerland. We didn't see much of each other all those years. I have met one of her friends. If she's any criterion.
Is there any father in the world who doesn't think his daughter's always too good for her friends?
I suppose. I guess I'm just afraid she'll think her boyfriends are smarter than I am.
Oh, and all her girlfriends will think they're prettier than I.
She's young. Not blind.
Hold it, everyone. Cool it.
Why? What's happening?
Quiet, quiet. Hey, what happened to the music?
Hey, look, they're just warming up. Hey, how about something exciting for a change?
Okay, let's make it to the club safari.
Why can't we just stay here?
Hey, I know a new place, the Club with Trip.
Does it swing?
Swing at Wales. They've got a new show from San Francisco.
I'm game.
Come on, let's go, Come on, George.
Hey, Lalo, what's happening?
We're going on a trip. Come on.
Hi, Booby.
Who's your groovy friend?
Lisa, this is Johnny Allen.
Are we going?
You go ahead. I've got to talk to Bibi.
Hey, you're too much.
Too much what?
This bird for real? Want the keys to my apartment?
Beat it.
Okay, Johnny, I was just kidding.
Let's go. I'm not about to lose you now.
Does anybody want a new face?
Anybody want a new face? What happened?
One of those characters stomped on Genius's foot.
That one. Wowee! Come on, everybody. Annie up.
Come on, everybody, get with it. Come on.
Just let's sell a painting. Just remember, you dumb broad. Wait till I'm a hit in New York, Mexico City.
damn fool.
Every place. Then you can brag that you knew me when.
I really can't afford it, Johnny.
I'm glad, but that's not my style. Okay?
Okay. Whatever you say.
Hey, how about us enlisted men? Sugar? In beer?
Zoo!
Get with it, doll. Haven't you ever heard of...
Cherry, shut up and drink your beer.
And I thought these places were really wild.
Wild?
Draft beer and black coffee. Of course, if you really wanted to swing, we could sweeten up your coffee.
Oh, I don't mind a little sugar.
No, it's bad for your figure. I like you the way you are.
Oh, this tastes like acid.
Let's do something wrong.
Forget them.
Hey, take what the tide brought in.
Ooh.
Who's that girl?
She's known as the Queen Bee.
That's one of her drones she's dragging along.
But who is she?
She's the last stop on the line. Once you get down to her, there's no place else to go.
Oh, yes. But she's a drag doll. Poison. The end. Suicide. Oh!
Coffee and beer.
I know that musclehead with her. Remember last year at the beach? He beat up my kid brother.
Yeah, what about it?
I've got to visit the boys' room. Keep me company.
You go ahead.
Come on.
Counting down.
How far are we flying?
Short trip, baby.
Oh, what's wrong with a round trip?
Give me one of the bombs. The heavy ones.
What for?
I'm gonna cube that mother, but good.
You flipped, he'll go through the roof.
That's right. Come on, Johnny, give. Hey, darling, where's the telephone?
Over there.
Thanks. Have a nice trip, you mother. We'll give it a few minutes, then get back.
Look, I don't want Lisa involved in anything.
What's with you and that chick?
She's loaded. That's what.
No! Go!
No! You're not gonna get me! You're not gonna get me! Never!
I see you!
No! No! You're not gonna get me! Save me! Go away! Save me! Go away, you filth! Don't do it to me! Don't touch me! Leave me alone! You devil! Save me! Get out of me! Get out!
My face! Don't kill my face! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Stop! Don't steal my face! Help me! Give it to me! Please give it to me! Help me, please!
Don't just look at me!
Didn't you hear me?
Don't let him take me! Please!
No, no! Don't take me!
Help me! No, no! Leave me alone!
You all right?
What happened?
Who knows? Too much liquor? Maybe you freaked out?
Freaked out?
From acid. LSD. You take LSD and strange things begin to happen. You see sounds. You hear colors. So they tell me.
Do any of the people we were with, do they take it?
Who, them? Oh, they fool around, but they're not acid heads.
You seem to know a lot about it.
I should. I'm a medical student.
I didn't know that.
Well, I guess it never came up, did it? I like to have fun, of course, but well, my heart's really in my work and becoming a doctor. And someday, when I get a practice set up, I'd like to get married. Maybe have half a dozen kids.
That sounds wonderful. I'm so glad you told me.
Well, that's not your style, is it? I mean, I thought, well, with all this...
It sounds marvelous. I've got to go now. Good night, Johnny. Take the car.
Well, I don't need the car. I'll be all right.
Please take it. I want you to. I'll pick it up tomorrow.
At Lala's place?
At Lala's.
Okay.
I didn't expect you. Why aren't you on the boat?
Bad weather.
Adriana.
Hello, darling.
I hope you weren't keeping these hours while we were away.
Bibi was sick. I stayed with her until the doctor came. Welcome home, Adriana. Good night.
It's nothing, Charles.
It's a lie.
A small one, maybe, but she's old enough to stay out late and to have some fun.
That means she's old enough to get into trouble.
Lisa?
Well, I'm the one she swears by, and I put a leash on her. You're the one she's supposed to resent, and you don't.
Oh, but she's very young.
You're fond of her, aren't you?
Yes. The resemblance. It's remarkable. She even looks like me.
I know.
And I remember what it was like then.
So do I. And I remember what can happen.
What?
Morning. This is Captain Kelly, Police Vice Squad. Captain Kelly's here to investigate the death of David Brand.
Brand?
A beach boy went berserk in a club La Trip a few nights ago. Trying to escape from the police, he ran screaming into the street and was killed by a car.
Hey, that's too bad.
Laboratory tests indicate he was given lysergic acid dithylamide. Does that mean anything to you?
No?
I think it does. Captain Kelly has information from your classmates. You have been producing LSD in the university's chemistry laboratory and supplying it to your friends.
Of course, you can always deny it.
Look, I was just experimenting. Every doctor should learn all he can about the human mind.
When you were sent abroad as an exchange student, weren't you dismissed from the university for exactly this same sort of thing?
It was a lie.
Everyone lies except you. Is that it, Alan?
Mr. Allen, you are a brilliant student, but we can no longer tolerate your eccentricities. It costs the taxpayers thousands of dollars to prepare a young man for medicine. In your case, I'd say it's been a very poor investment.
Look, sir, doctor, if I could have another chance?
To play God? To learn to twist the human mind where you should learn to heal it? To debase what you should uplift? To destroy what you should preserve? There are too many doctors now who think more of their pleasures than their practices. This world can get along very well without another one of that kind. Mr. Allen, you're expelled from this university.
Just like that. There's one thing more, Alan. Up to now, you've been luckier than you know. But if I ever connect you to the death of that beach boy, then the charge will be murder.
Oh, I forgot my coat.
No, you didn't. Everything's in the car.
Oh, thank you. Well, good morning, dear.
I thought I'd surprise you with breakfast in bed.
Oh, that was a sweet thought, wasn't it, Charles?
Thank you, Lisa, but we've got a plane to catch.
Daddy, this is a weekend.
It's just 2 more working days for me.
But Lala's exhibition opens today. I told you before.
Oh, I wish I had more time. Well, Bride, ready to go?
Can't we do something, Charles? Please?
All right, suppose you pick out something for me.
I've got just a picture for you, and it's only $600.
Well, that's quite a steep price for an unknown artist. What'd you say his name was?
Lalo.
Lalo. Incorporated?
After tomorrow, Lalo will be the most talked about artist in the city.
At these prices, I'd be the most talked about art patron in the city.
Will you come with me, Adriana?
Oh, I'd love to, dear, but your father wants me to go with him.
Now, don't be out late tonight, Lisa. See you in a day or two.
Come in. It's open. Hi, Johnny.
You need more red on the right side for better balance.
Really think so?
Yeah.
What's with the bags?
I'm gonna share your pad for a while.
Feel free, Johnny, as long as you want.
Yeah. More red on the right side.
Turn that music down.
Hey, what'd you do that for? Hi, Johnny.
Genius is concentrating.
How come you're not at school?
I'm thinking of dropping out.
He just liked to examine chicks. Typical chick checker.
Other things a guy can do.
Name 6.
Marriage to the right broad. I think this will put him in the mood.
Hello?
Lalo there?
Speak of the right broad. Lisa? It's Bibi.
Bibi, Daddy bought Lalo's fish painting for $600.
What? You're putting me on. Hold on. Take this. Miss Goody Two-Shoes sold your fish painting to old Moneybags for $600.
The fish painting? Oh, no. Where did I put it?
Just a second.
Bibi, you didn't throw it out. $600 for this?
I think you better collect before he sees it.
I don't know about you, baby, but I'm ready to fly.
My parents are in Monterey.
They're where? Well, put a candle in the window, Mother. We're on our way.
The hell is this?
What's going on here?
Daddy, I can...
I'm afraid this is all my fault. Who are you?
This is Johnny Allen. He's a medical student.
It is my fault, sir. My friends and I came to deliver your painting. Lisa offered us a drink, and I guess things kind of got out of hand.
Get out! Go on! Get out! All of you! Go on! Now, you hear? And take that mermaid with you.
What are you calling a mermaid? What do you know about art?
You I said get out of here!
Mr. Winthrop, and you know how temperamental artists can be.
I said get out of here. Go on, take that thing with you. You can keep the money. Go on, get up.
He doesn't have any idea about art.
Again, my profoundest apologies. Please don't blame Lisa, sir.
Goodbye, Bibi.
Well, if you'll excuse me, perhaps we can get together sometime.
There's a possibility of that.
Well, in that case, I won't say goodbye, just au revoir.
I said out, mister.
Johnny!
I'll see you later, Lisa.
How could you? How could you do this?
Your father was right, Lisa.
You. Ever since you've been around, it has been as if I weren't even here.
Stop it, Lisa.
I won't stop it. You said you wanted to be friends.
I said
Do you
stop
know
it.
what has happened since you moved in? He hasn't spent 5 minutes with me. You've got him wrapped around your little finger. Haven't you? Well, haven't you?
Lisa, please.
You shut up!
I'm sorry.
How I hate her. I can't stay in that house another minute. First, she turned my father against me. And now they are trying to keep me away from you. I want to get out of there while there's still time. Marry me, Johnny. I'll do anything you want. Please.
Lisa, you know you're the only thing in the world that matters to me. But I can't let you give up everything and sacrifice your life while I get my degree. It takes a long time. I'm only thinking of you. If you left now, your father would cut you off.
Let him cut me off. I don't care.
But I care.
But
if I took you away now, you could destroy your father. And you'd never forgive yourself, would you? Besides, how could we be happy knowing that we had built our love on his unhappiness? I only want you to be happy.
It doesn't make sense, Lisa, not to listen.
You see, darling, they talk about the gap between the generations. And in this case, well, it's more my fault than yours. But you must realize you have a responsibility, too. At least to listen to me, to try to understand what I'm saying to you. Look, why don't you come with us? A week on the yacht might be a very good thing for all of us. Adriana wants you to come just as
you'll
much.
have a better time by yourselves. Really.
What are you going to do?
You don't have to worry about Johnny, if that's what you mean. He's never called.
Don't you think that possibly that might be just as well?
No.
You can do better. You're sort of people. You have everything, you know.
I don't have Johnny, do I?
Johnny, come on and take a shower with me. Come on now, precious.
I don't need a shower. I wonder if Lala has a black suit.
Dr. Burroughs, please call 125 West. Dr. Burroughs, please call 125 West. Dr. Hyde, outside door.
Lisa? Lisa? How long have you been here? Since Tuesday. What is today? Thursday, I think.
At least it's about time you got some rest. Why don't you run along, hmm? How you feeling?
I'm a little confused. Can you tell me what happened?
The doctor says you have a concussion. And there's something else about Charles. But I can't find words to tell you.
I see. He's gone.
Lisa!
Johnny.
I was in San Francisco when I heard about your father. I took the first plane.
You shouldn't have.
I had to. Ever since that last night, I've been hung up. I've given up medical school.
Johnny, no. Why?
I couldn't cut it without you. It wasn't important. I wasn't going to come back. I didn't want to bother you.
I love you. I was so frightened. I knew I was never going to see you again.
I'm never going to leave you.
Would you mind driving?
It is therefore my wish that all which constitutes my holdings shall be distributed in the following manner. I direct that my wife, Adriana Winthrop, shall be the executrix of my estate and holder of all monies, securities, and other holdings left by me, as itemized herein. Second, I direct that a trust fund shall be established in the amount of $1 million for my daughter, Lisa. Said sum shall be delivered to her when she becomes 25 years of age. In the interim, she is to receive the sum of $1,000 monthly for her personal expenses. However, in the event that my daughter Lisa should marry, the entire monies in trust shall go to her, provided that my wife, Adriana Winthrop, has bestowed her consent upon said marriage.
Lisa, I knew nothing about this. I swear to you.
Fine. Then we have your consent to get married. Right now. Do we, Adriana?
No. I can't. Oh, but don't you see? It would be betraying your father's last wishes. And I can't.
Did I tell you? That's how her kind repays loyalty. With a shaft.
Why did he do it?
Because of me? I tried to stay away from you. That was what your father wanted? All right. If it was going to make him happy.
It's getting late. I should go home.
Home? You don't have a home. There's no place to go, Lisa. There's just you and me.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. When you think about it, she's really got it made.
Who?
A few months of marriage. Now she's filthy rich. She has everything your father had, including the right to run your life. She can even marry again. She can buy herself some healthy, young gigolo. And all she had to do for it was let your father die.
You're not saying?
I'm saying nothing. I love you, Lisa. I don't give a damn about the money or anything. What gets me is everybody gushing over poor Adriana. If it was my father she'd killed, I'd make her pay for it.
Killed?
Killed. You and I know she did it. And why she did it.
But it was an accident.
Accident or not, she killed your father. She poisoned his mind and saw to it that you got nothing. What have you got?
Nothing.
Right. Except me. It's all right, Lisa. I won't let you down. I'll stay with you and help you work this thing out. I don't care how long it takes.
Thank you, Johnny.
There are ways of dealing with cats like her. it's her or us. And if we love each other, it's got to be us, right? She had a brain concussion. That can have its consequences. You know? Sometimes things happen to a person. Strange things. Crazy things.
Adriana. Adriana. The gas is on. Adriana. The gas is on. The gas is killing you, Adriana. The gas is killing you. The gas is on. The gas is on. The gas is killing you, Adriana. You are going to die. You killed my father. You killed my father. Adriana, you are going to die. 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 You killed my father. You killed my father. Killed my father. Killed my father. My father. You are going to die. To die. To die. To die.
Want my opinion? A nightmare. Pure and simple.
No. The gas was on. I smelled it. I heard it. I saw the door open. I saw Lisa coming at me.
Lisa was out. At least a dozen people saw her having dinner with that Johnny Allen.
No. No, they're wrong. They're lying.
But the servants found you by your bed, alone, pleading with Lisa not to kill you.
I couldn't have dreamed it. It was so real. I heard the gas.
Adriana, you've got to forget what happened. You've got to pick up your own life again. Remember, Charles was Lisa's father. This is painful for her, too. I'm sure she needs help. Maybe you can help each other.
I was a little hurt, I guess. But I understood. I knew feeling so much guilt over his death and...
Guilt? I haven't felt any guilt over his death.
I'm sorry, I thought
his death was something that no one could have prevented.
Yes, I'm sure it was. Adriana, why don't we go away for a few days? Somewhere we can forget everything. We might drive out to the coast or... I suppose the coast is wrong.
Yes. Why not? Let's try it. I think the coast is perfect. I used to love the sea.
I know how you feel. But the sea won't bring him back.
Hello? Yes? We're leaving now. You know I do, darling. I'd better go now. She's waiting.
Better take your pill now. You'll feel better on the way back.
I felt so rested these last few days, I really don't need to.
You know what the doctor would say to that. Go on, drink it.
Now we can go.
All right.
Lisa, please slow down.
I didn't think we were going fast.
Lisa, please, for God's sake, slow down.
All right, but we're only doing 45.
Slow down. Slow down. And I could see the water. Always those waves. Waiting. Waiting for me. They were going to kill me. Lisa and that boy.
You say Johnny was there?
Oh, you have to believe me. They were going to kill me.
Then why didn't they? What stopped them?
Oh, I told you. I got away from them.
Adriana, you didn't escape. Lisa drove you here. She told us you became hysterical on the way back. And you fought to get out of the car, screaming that Johnny was going to kill you.
He was.
No, I checked. The boy never left this city.
He was there. He tried to kill me with a rock.
We looked at Lisa's car. There's not a mark on it, even the windshield.
Oh, no, that can't be. Oh, my God. Am I going crazy?
Doctor, those pills you gave her after the accident, would they induce hallucinations?
No, they're sedatives. But you did suffer a concussion, perhaps more serious than we knew.
There's nothing wrong with me. And I am not crazy.
Of course you're not. Nobody says you are.
Under a bit of strain, perhaps. I'm going to give you a sedative so that you can get some rest.
Oh, no. I did not imagine this. They were trying to kill me. You have to believe me. Please. Oh, God, somebody believe me.
I'm responsible. I should never have taken her to the sea. I should have known it would bring back memories.
You believe that was the cause?
Don't you? What else could it have been?
Well, before she came to, Adriana kept repeating something about seeing the devil or the face of death. What could that mean?
I don't know.
Lisa, I realize that these have been difficult weeks for both of you, but Adriana has suffered the most. So under the circumstances, I think it's best you stay away from her.
Stay away from her?
Yes. I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You're just afraid to face the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
That Adriana is losing her mind. I just can't. You don't know what I've been through, watching her come apart like this. I do. You know I do. More than anything in the world. But please, isn't there some other way? All right. All right, I'll try. But it's got to be the last time. I just can't put it through anymore. I do trust you, and I believe you. Good night, darling.
I'm not crazy.
Adriana. I told you she'd be alone.
We've come to take you.
You killed my father. You killed my father.
You are going to die.
You are going to die.
You're going to die.
We've come to get you, Adriana. We've come to get you.
You're going to die.
Die.
You killed my father. You killed my father.
We've come to destroy the evil in you. We've come to get you, Adriana. Die. 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 You must destroy the evil in you. The windows, Adriana, jump. Jump, Adriana. The windows. Jump, Adriana. You must die. Jump. Jump, Adriana. Jump.
Adriana, don't! She didn't even recognize me.
Now we know.
Adriana has blotted the memory of your father's death completely out of her mind, and you with it. All she does now is wait for Charles to return from Europe so they can be married. Just as if the last 3 months never happened. It's not rational. If she can live in the world of make-believe, it helps her. Guilt, fears, hallucinations. These things can't be explained by a concussion. There must be another reason. There has to be.
What's up?
I've just been to the hospital. She didn't even know me.
That's a start.
What's wrong with you?
Maybe there's no perfect murder, but I think we figured a perfect freak-out. I mean, she's still alive, isn't she?
No thanks to you. You tried to kill her. Tried to drive her to suicide.
That was an accident. I tried to make it look good, and I went too far, that's all.
If I hadn't gone in when I did, she would have been dead.
It was an accident. Look, I knew you were there, and you wouldn't let anything happen to her. Come on. Honey, we have a right to think of our own happiness, too. All I've thought about is when we'll be married. I, Johnny Allen, take thee, Lisa Winthrop. That's it, huh, pussycat? You really think I wanted to knock her off? You, of all people. Okay, then. Let's forget it.
I just had to be sure.
I'm not a man to beat around the bush, Delacroix. Especially when my fiancée's future is at stake. I don't care for myself, but,
Get to the point, Mr. Allen.
Right. How much longer do you think you can deprive Lisa of her legal rights while your client sits around in a padded cell? That's what we'd like to know.
First of all, Mrs. Winthrop is hardly in a padded cell, as you so delicately put it. Secondly,
there's something more at stake here than the delicacies of medical language. I've studied medicine myself, you know? What we're talking about is the legal, proper disposition of my fiancée's inheritance.
the provisions of the will give Mrs. Winthrop the right to oppose the marriage of her stepdaughter.
Agreed, counselor. But that was when she was, sane.
Would you please find your own way out? Now! Don't finish your drink.
See you in court, counselor.
court therefore rules that Adriana Winthrop is mentally incompetent and finds in favor of the plaintiff. The marriage clause is set aside, and Mr. Delacroix is ordered to deliver all trusts and properties to the plaintiff. Court's adjourned.
Congratulations. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
See you at the wedding counselor?
Johnny! Where are you going?
To bed.
He had a hard day, honey.
How dare you? What?
Oh, look, relax. Baby's not mad at you. I'm not mad at Lalo. So, what the hell?
Lalo's wild, baby. You'll have a ball.
Hey, man, how about the four of us making it together?
You are filthy. Disgusting.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
I'm not going to...
Oh, take it easy. I know what I want and what I don't want, and what I don't want is someone telling me how to live my life.
Get out of my house. All of you. Get out.
Man, I bet she even wears pajamas to bed.
Listen, sweetheart, you've got it all wrong. Our love is for real. Baby's just a groovy chick, that's all. That's all she means.
You liar. Get out of my house.
What do you mean? Your house.
Stop it! Stop it!
A square, a cube, a
Stop it! Get out! Get out, or I'll tell everything to the police!
Tell them what? That you're in this with me, up to there?
Yes.
You think they'd buy that? You couldn't prove a damn thing.
I could try.
Lisa, don't act like that. I don't know what's gotten into me. I guess I've just had too much to drink, that's all.
Get your hands off me.
Look, we're both hip people. Why let things end up in a bad way? After all, I've done a lot for you. So, you wouldn't want to leave me holding a bag? An empty bag? What would you say to $100,000 and we'll give you a divorce? Lisa?
The windows, Adriana, jump.
He did want to kill her.
You mean Johnny added those last words without you knowing it? What do you want me to do with this?
I don't know. Go to the police.
You can make a lot of trouble for yourself. And Johnny. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Well, we can take it to Dr. Lorenz. Maybe he can use it to help Adriana. Whatever you say.
Yes. Help, Adriana. Help, Adriana.
The windows. The windows, Adriana, jump. You must destroy the evil in you. Jump.
They made her relive the terror of Charles's death. She had two outs, dying.
But Lisa stopped her.
So her mind found the other alternative.
You mean partial amnesia?
She blocked it out. That and everything since. The question now is how to bring her back.
Suppose she relived the part of her life she's trying to forget.
The part just before she broke down?
Make her see what really happened.
How?
Well, if I could write a play based on her experiences, then convince Adriana to play herself.
Perhaps.
Miss Roman's the only one who hasn't had a run through the play, so if you please be patient.
Please be seated, everyone. Yes, I'm still not quite sure of myself.
I realize it's difficult without the character's motivation. That's why I need your help. And this rehearsal. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I can finish this play.
I will try.
Good. We'll begin with Act 1, Scene 3. Page 47, sir. Thank you. Miss Roman?
Center?
Please. Quiet, please. Curtain rises. Laura's alone, looking out at the sea, where her husband has just died in a shipwreck. There's a pause, a moment of restrained emotion, bites, and Laura speaks.
I used to love the sea before it took you. Never to let me see you again. Never to know where you are. This earth, so full of graves, but not one for me.
Go on, Adriana, go on.
Each night, I come here alone, just to listen for your voice. Oh, if I could see your face again. If I could hear your name. Your name. Frederick, what was his name?
Hitting the booze with both hands, aren't you?
You worried about my health? You're a witch.
Relax, man. I was just asking.
Didn't bug you before I got my divorce, did it? When you thought you were onto a good thing? It doesn't look much like Bibi, does it? Her neck's too long. When I was in medical school, anatomy was one of my best subjects.
We've heard that before, Johnny.
I think we're knocking Bibi out.
You ain't kidding. Man, I need a drink or something.
Yeah, let's all have a drink. I'll get you one.
You know, you really turned me on.
Since when?
Since now. I belong to the now generation.
Now, what am I supposed to do now? Fall down?
You make me sick. The whole damn bunch of you. Freaks. Those lousy freaks.
Lalo, your permanent guest finally split.
He must have some big deal somewhere. Anyway, we might survive.
Laura, what is the matter? You dare come into my room after what you did last night? What did... I don't... Uh-huh. I'm sorry. My line.
You deny?
You deny that you and Bobby had planned to murder me if I did not give my consent to your marriage? Or did you imagine that the whole world would think that I had gone mad? Huh?
Go on, Adriana. Don't stop.
I can't. I can't. I don't understand what's happening to me. I can't remember my lines. I don't know what's happening.
Is there something in the play that's bothering you? Is it your role?
No. No. Laura is well-defined. She's strong.
Then what is it? What don't you like?
The daughter? Why must she hate me so?
You love her, and you're willing to risk her life?
Is there another way? Any other?
Does she know how you feel about her? Have you tried to tell her?
When she still thinks her husband's coming back? That's not important now. Tonight's the night, Doctor. When that curtain rises, Adriana comes alive.
Stella, what beautiful flowers. Did you grow them yourself?
What difference does it make? I didn't think it mattered to you what I did.
Stella, you must be more understanding of Laura.
Is that an order, Father?
Of course not.
Frederick, I don't know.
Adriana, it's been a wonderful first act.
Yes, I know, but...
I need you tonight. Help me, will you?
Nothing. Nothing. She has no reaction at all. It's useless.
We still have the third act.
It's not going to work. I've got to go and tell her the truth.
No, not yet.
You are torturing her.
Come in.
It's Adriana. I think you'd better see her.
All right. Excuse me. Adriana?
It's strange. I've never been so nervous in my life, especially in the theater.
Adriana, let's call this off. Your understudy can take over.
What? I've not finished the last act. Oh, now who's nervous? Of course I'll finish. I've just been upset, I suppose. I've been expecting a cable from Charles. He's never missed opening night. Well, are you happy with the way it's going? Can you tell?
Oh, so far just fine. But we ought to talk about that last scene where Stella and Bobby get what they want. When they drive you mad. It's the climax. We need emotion. So I've worked out a special effect that might help.
What kind of effect?
Well, I'd rather you felt it on stage.
Last call, Miss Roman.
Oh, you won't read those lines tonight. I'll take care of it. Get ready for your next entrance. Now.
Adriana. We've come to get you, Adriana.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Adriana. Adriana. The gas is on. We've come to take you, Adriana.
I told you she'd be alone.
Let's get it over with.
And we will be free.
You are going to die.
You are going to die.
Please! Please!
You are going to die.
You killed my father. You. You killed my father.
No, I didn't. He died trying to save me because he loved me, and I loved him.
The windows. The windows, Adriana. Jump.
Please, no more.
It's too much.
You must die. Destroy the evil in you. Jump. The window. Go ahead. Jump. Yes, jump.
Stella, go on.
Please, I must.
Kill those lights.
Die. Die.
Adriana! Don't! Listen to me. No! Listen to me. No! It was us. It was John and me. It was us. We drugged in this machine. We did it. We did it.
You, Lisa? It was you?
Yes.
close the curtain.
I love you.
Hey. Hey. That stuff's no good for you. It's bad for you.
Miss Roman, how does it feel to be back on top?
Have you set a date yet?
Will Miss Winthrop be your bridesmaid?
Gentlemen, Miss Roman's very tired after her performance. We'll have a press party on Thursday, and you'll be the first to know of any personal plans.